Welcome back to the channel. It's minus 9 degrees this morning. Chilly. It was minus 11 when I started doing chores this morning. And I'm up here at Oil Springs with Chris Byers. How are you, Chris?
Good, how are you?
Great. And what Chris has here is, well, tell us about it, Chris.
Well, these are American Holstein cattle. They originated in Wisconsin. I think they were brought from Wisconsin to Kentucky when they were about 3 or 4 days old. Reared down there, and then brought up here at about, I think about 16 weeks of age. So they were 360, I believe, average when we brought them in. So we got a group here, and there's another group up the other barn we'll go to after, but we're just going to feed them here now.
They're all steers.
They're all steers. Yeah.
So do they steer them like when they're born?
Yes. Yes. They're young, and
They put bands on them, or?
I believe they ban these ones. Personally, I like cutting my own if I have bulls, but they ban them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. They had to be steers to cross.
Oh,
again.
did they?
So yes. These cattle had 2 tests, TB tests, in the States, and they were all unloaded at Sarnia here.
Oh,
and,
they had to unload them?
Every one of them had to go through, and they had to read their tag, and then those tags had to be registered with the Canadian vet.
So they have facilities to do that in Sarnia?
Yeah, right under that new building.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Well, see, that's something new you learn every day on this channel.
yeah. You never know. So, yeah.
What are you feeding them here?
They're getting about 3.5 pounds of corn. They're getting
Like dry shell corn?
dry shell corn.
You don't grind it,
a
or?
little bit of strains. See, these cattle are kind of used to shell corn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're getting about 4 pounds of distillers, maybe 3.5.
Using dry distillers? Wet distillers?
Yeah.
A little bit of hay and corn silage.
Yeah. We're getting about 10 pounds of corn silage. I think about 4 or 5 pounds a day.
Well, they like her, don't they?
They do. Yeah. There's some pretty good Holsteins in here.
Yeah.
The American Holstein's supposed to be a little squarer than the Canadians, so that's why I went down there. There's lots of Holsteins down in Wisconsin. So.
There's thousands.
There's lots in that country, so. Oh.
And you were saying in the U.S. they don't use a lot of beef bulls, or do they?
I think it's coming, but there's just,
Mostly Holstein.
yeah. But there's quite a bit of cross over there too. I think there's lots of everything over there, but I guess in this country, like especially down in Quebec, they're breeding more beef.
Yeah, with sex semen.
Yeah, yeah.
They take their best cows and breed them with a female semen.
Yeah, to make their
Yeah,
cows.
for replacements.
Yeah. So
Boy, there's a big one over there. That one's.
yeah, maybe a little older than the.
When I first saw these, I thought they were bigger than. You said they were
360, right around
Yeah.
there. 360, 370. I think these guys were a little bigger. These guys, they were about 30 miles from where that twister went through.
Oh, yeah.
Down there, so
Lucky.
they went. Like, they're a little dirty. They went through a lot of mud and rain, and then actually when they come up here, they had a tornado in that town. Like 2 days before we picked them up, and then they come up to you know, it was below freezing temperature here, so there was quite a temperature differential there for a while.
Oh, black cattle are the hardest to keep clean, they tell me. I got black cattle and they're hard to keep clean. Geez, they liquor clean, don't they?
Yes, they do. They like to eat these guys.
Now in Kentucky, were they feeding them a little bit of hay down there?
Yeah, like I think they had a little bit of pasture they were running.
Oh,
in and
yeah.
out of, and a lot of corn and concentrate. So
Well, Chris, they look good in here, don't they?
yeah, everybody's up eating, so that's the main thing.
And so again, what's your program when they come in for medication or?
Well, these cattle, I didn't do anything to them. To tell you the truth, they were all commingled and vaccinated, so I just kept an eye on them, and I used Baytril and Resflor if I had to treat anything. Like I think out of 260, I treated around 20. There was a bit of a cough going through this barn, and we actually put a little chlor in the feed just to clean them up.
Yeah.
We're pretty well done that now.
So will you do anything else to them, like for lice or anything?
Yeah, I'll run them through here.
And
We'll
give them some
vaccinate them again
and Ivomec.
Ivomec on them.
And then the Ivomec would help stop the COVID in them too.
Yeah, I guess. Well, depends who you talk to. Takes all kinds.
Well, I've been wanting to get up here and see these. I think you're on to something.
They're not for everybody, but they're all right. You'll have to come back and see them when they're finished.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's a long time till payday.
It'll take you a year, won't it?
Yeah, they'll be right now. They'll be getting ready next year, I'd imagine. You know, maybe get into March next year, probably.
And they'll get up 1,600, 1,700, won't they?
If you let them, you know, they don't want them that big.
Oh, they don't, eh?
No, yeah. You got it pretty well. You know, you got to put the corn to these things.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's good.
Go down and see some Western calves.
Sure, we'll go down and see them. So we're down at the another one of their feedlots. This one is all Western calves. Where'd these calves come from, Chris?
It's come out of Brooks, Alberta. Out of Sale Barn in Brooks, Low Slope Shipping Association.
So what are you feeding them?
They're getting silage, hay, distillers, and a little bit of screenings. So I think we're giving them about 12 pounds of silage. We're getting a couple pounds of screenings. For hay, I think they're giving
4 pounds of hay.
yeah. I think I've given them about 8 pounds of distillers, and then they get a half a pound of maintenance, like a Remenson.
What did they come in weighing at?
4.7. We'll go and have a look at them. They're kind of a mixed group, but we'll sort them out later on. Sort the Charolais out and the blacks and the reds. Charolais will take longer to finish and get bigger. It doesn't really matter to just they're mixed up. They look prettier when they're all sorted out.
Yeah, they do. So you buy these out of the sale barn or right off the ranch?
My dad will go to the sale out there. That Brooks area, we think it's got some of the best cattle in Canada, I think, come out of that area. These all good ranch calves.
Was it dry out there this year?
I think so. So they tell me a little short of feed.
Yeah, a lot of cows have gone to market.
Yeah, no, it's tough. But those guys are used to dry weather.
Yeah.
You know?
How many is in here?
There's 2 loads. There were, I think there's
So
240.
240?
Yeah. Not maybe not quite. I don't know. They're right around that 120 on a load. We try not to load it too heavy.
Yeah.
Little guy from Ontario here said the best medicine you can buy is load those cattle a little lighter. You know. There's what Charlie.
Yep, that's a good one. He's still chewing his cud from yesterday.
That must be pretty close. They're not too hungry either, are they?
Yeah.
We bumped them up a little bit with this cold weather.
Well, Chris, they're pretty happy.
Yeah.
I just want to take a minute and thank you for taking the time to show us around and tell us a little bit about the Holstein beef business.
Anytime. You have to come back when they're finished.
When they're a little bit bigger, yep.
Yep. So.
Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.